Sam Lessin, who worked,
Yes.
I think he's Slow Ventures is his venture capital firm. And he had worked at Facebook for a long time. And obviously his wife is the Jessica Lessin from The Information, which we sometimes quote here. He did a really interesting tweet. You can pull it up. He says, simple/obvious AI company to build. Replace do not reply at email addresses with please reply at. And, you know, you could read his like little pitch on it, but my Lord, I always hated do not reply emails because I'm like, if you could get a reply from a customer, like, why wouldn't you want that? Like, that makes total sense. But, you know, with AI, you could have people reply and then send them a thoughtful AI-based reply first. And then if they need a human, they could ask for a human at any point in time, just kind of like you do on the phone where you say, I need an agent. And yes, somebody should build please reply at as a company. Just take his advice here. This is a great idea to just build an AI email gateway that does this and this only, where it's human in the loop. You make a web interface. I mean, this could change everything for small businesses. What a great, obvious idea. And, you know, you just have to be willing to iterate on it. But I just wanted to give him a shout out because that is a great idea.
I think it's a great idea. And it actually makes me pretty encouraged about how much space there still is in the market to take modern AI technology and apply it at legacy systems to improve the overall consumer and customer experience, to use kind of a buzzwordy term. This isn't even that hard off-the-shelf technology, Jason. You could make it with pretty much, I think, any major LLM API. But here's the question that I have. Build it or buy it. If you're a company, would you want to pay a SaaS fee for this, or would you want to just have your own crew spin up your own version of it?
I mean, in all cases, you have this. It's a feature. It could be done internally, yada, yada. I would say if you make it and it's $99 a month for up to 10,000 emails and it's $1,200 a year, why would anybody build it? So what you could do with this is you make it for email, then you add it to WhatsApp, you add it to text, whatever. But it's a really great wedge. And what I would do is I would make it free for under 1,000 emails and just see what happens. So if somebody wants to do this idea, you know, find a friend or two, email me, jason@calacanis.com, go to launch.co/apply and build a prototype. If your prototype's good, I'll give you $25K or $125K to go to Founder University or, you know, to the Launch Accelerator. It's just such an obvious idea. I'm happy to give people their first check to give it a shot if they're actually developers and they make a prototype. So somebody can clip this and put it on, you know, our request for startup. Shout out to Sam Lessin. Great idea. I think you could build it for 25 to 125K, no problem. Like,
so in baseball,
on your weekends,
the Mendoza line is kind of like the threshold at which someone becomes like ineffective at batting. I think it's like a 0.2 batting average. I wonder if there'll be like a SaaS line. Like if you charge less than 1/10 of the cost of a developer for your SaaS product, no one's going to build it because it's so much cheaper to buy it. And I wonder if there's a way we can use that to like frame what software products might be at risk.
If you have to put if the cost of building something and maintaining it in your company is 3 developers, you're probably not going to do it because you got other things you'd want to put the 3 developers on. But under 3 developers, you probably just want to buy it, right? So for us internally, we built all of our systems for tracking companies using Coda and Notion and Zapier and some other tools. And that was under 3 developers of work. Or if it takes under 2 developers, just buy the software that's out there. There's something there where you don't want to waste too many developers on a project. So.
And also, you don't want to have too many projects. I mean, we talk a lot about how focus is so important for startups. And then we also talk about rolling your own software. Well, those do kind of contrast a little bit.
Well, now you got a management team that instead of doing their job is managing the building of the infrastructure for the company. So you got to really think, is this worth doing? And I can tell you at the core of running an accelerator or an incubator is processing a large number of applications efficiently, tracking a large number of companies and their progress. So when you're an at-scale investor, it does make sense to build custom software. If you're a firm that does 6 investments a year and you process 2,000 applications, you could use off-the-shelf software. We have 20,000 applications. We do 100 investments. We're tracking, 1,000 companies that we've either invested in or that are in our programs like Founder University. So we need custom software. Founders, Every missed call is a lost opportunity, and potential customers, they're not going to wait. They're just going to move on to the next service provider, the next company. You need open phone so you never miss another call. And you don't want to lose track of who you followed up with, who you haven't followed up with. Open Phone is the #1 business phone system built for entrepreneurs like you. For just $15 a month, Open Phone gives you a dedicated business line to keep your personal life separate from your business life. And they now have AI-powered call transcripts and summaries, so you know exactly what was discussed on the call and what your action items are. No more missing follow-ups. Automated messages ensure that no customer is left hanging, and Open Phone works through an app on your existing phone, Android or iOS, or on your computer, or both, like I use it. And it integrates with HubSpot and hundreds of other systems, making it easy to manage calls anywhere. It's affordable, it's award-winning, and it's trusted by over 50,000 businesses. Think about that, including businesses that are growing fast like yours. So here's your call to action. Sign up and start using your new business number in just minutes. Right now, Open Phone is offering 20% off your first 6 months when you go to openphone.com/twist. That's OPENPHONE.com/twist. You know how to spell open, you know how to spell phone. Therefore, you know how to spell openphone.com/twist for 20% off for 6 months. And if you've got existing numbers with another service, Open Phone will port them at no extra charge.